division rival do you want to face first? Which team would you want to blow out? So I very much want to face the Patriots first, like Green Bean has alluded to earlier in the stream, but I want to blow out the Dolphins the most. The Dolphins are the team that I just have no interest in, like, conceding an inch for. Like, if we can beat them into submission, that would make me oh so happy. Matt, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's still Pats for me for both, but like Miami is sneaking up there because I don't know, like obviously the Buffalo Bills are a rival, but I've had like actual conversations with Bills fans and like been able to talk football and have like a relationship with that person and like talk ball with them. Dolphins fans, I feel like I can't do that. It's like these savage beasts almost that just can't compute things, and they could be humbled. So I'm in on that as well, unless our guy Dan Meehan's in here, because that is a Dolphins fan who is very often in our comments. That usually is pretty good. So I will give him some love, not Dan, but the rest of them.
Yeah, I can't say every Dolphin fan is like that, but man, I would very much like to see Dudley Do Wrong and TD Finns talk. Just like there's something like satisfying about watching the tears come down, and like it kind of makes me have a huge erection as well. Green Bean, your thoughts on what division rival do you want to face first, and what team do you want to blow out? Now, he says, which team do you want to blow out? It doesn't necessarily have to be a division rival, I guess, because it's two separate questions. I did not take it like that. So, Bean, answer that what you will.
I really want to blow out the Commanders. The fucking Pats, Sam. I want the Pats. Look, we beat them at the end of last season, right? We sent Belichick grumbling into the hallway. You could hear him just walking off the field down the stairs. So that ended that. I think what was it, 15 straight losses to them. So it ends that. I would really like for that to be game one of a streak of our own. And again, like I said earlier, I really would love to take advantage of the opportunity. I hope the NFL gives it to us to take advantage of the opportunity of them having a rookie quarterback, as good as he may be, but he's going to be frazzleable, right? With Quinnen Williams, JJ, Reddick, and the crew chasing him down. Send Quincy Williams in there on a well-timed blitz and that sort of thing, and let Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed pluck his balls out of the air. I think that it's a really good opportunity for us to impose our will on the young Patriots offense, particularly their quarterback. So that's the one I want, man. That's the one I want first. The truth is, I'd love to blow them all out, as I'm sure you would as well, Sam. But if I had to pick one to blow out and to play first, it's the Pats. I hate Miami, hate them, and their fans are just, like Matt was saying, they're the worst, dude. I mean, and I lived in Miami for 15 years. I worked in Miami. I went to every Jets game down there for probably 10 years with a diehard Miami fan, Miami born and bred kind of guy. And while he was cool and all, just the fans, dude, they're the worst. And they don't really, I mean, not to say that there aren't Miami fans who know their shit. That's obviously going to be part of the cake. But by and large, they're a bunch of morons, and they're fair weather fans, and they don't really root for the team or watch the team when they suck. Like, here we are, right? Like, when we have 3 wins and shit, we're right here going, blah, 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 we should do this and play this guy and that guy. We're still right. They're not doing that for the most part. They're a bunch of jagaloons, and they just pretend. Like, Miami's a very kind of showy area. You know what I mean? Like, I bring up the example all the time when LeBron James was down there for the Miami Heat. Like, you couldn't get a ticket, dude. Like, the last row in the arena was $500, $600 to get in. The year he left, I shit you not, and I don't mean like later the year, opening tickets they were selling on Groupon when LeBron James left. It was like 4 for $50, like that kind of a thing. You know, like, so Miami's just like that. It's about the scene, it's about the show, it's all that. And their fans, the diehards, you see them on Twitter constantly, man. They're just, I mean, they're like, I think Matt said it well. You can't even have a real football conversation with them. They're just, they're the worst. So, and Miami's my most hated rival because that's like, I grew up in the Jets Miami thing. That was the big one. So I hate Miami like nothing else, but we owe the Pats a little bit of blood. And I'd like to see, I don't want them to wait till, who's their quarterback? Is it Drake May?
Yeah.
I don't want to wait until he's got 10 games under his belt before we finally get a crack at him. I want him week 2. That's what I want.
What's up, guys? Matt O'Leary from Talkin' Jets. If you liked that video, please make sure to subscribe and follow for more New York Jets content.